Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-14-2. It's a Soviet Tier 8 SPG, and this one's located on the north spawn of mines under the command of Admiral Zombie. Now, I think you can say it probably looks like a big yellow school bus, and that's because this Arty is also known as the school bus, and it actually was developed from an SU-14-1. It's also called the Special Purpose Heavy Triplex, and there's one of these in the museum at Kubinka in Moscow, although it doesn't quite look like this. It's big, it's green, and it's very mean. Well, there's an SU-14-1, which is the Tier 7 German Soviet SPG, and Admiral Zombie's taking it slightly further near the water, and I think he's going to turn around and shoot from this position. He's got a 203mm howitzer, the B4, which is capable of alpha damage of 1050, and he's now aiming at the enemy. First target's an UDES 03, and he's looking at the moment at a T-34-100, but he's gone behind cover. He's going back to the UDES. Right, now the good thing is if he can penetrate the armour of the UDES, he will do a huge amount of damage to him. Rounds out. Direct hit. 500 hit points of damage and 2 critical hits. The UDES didn't like that. He's got rid of his stun and he's moving off, heading back towards his spawn area. Yeah, he's very unhappy. Now the reload time for this Arty is 36 seconds, well just over 36. And it looks like the next target's going to be a 45 TP. Just took a huge hit. We're loaded. Right, that's a T-25-2. Going for the 45 TP, rounds out. And it lands right next door to him and does 110 hit points of damage, and he picks up some stun assists immediately afterwards. He's looking down to the South Island. There's a T-34-100 that's moved up, and I think the UDES has gone. Yes, there he is. He's still around, and he's in siege mode. Or is he? No, he's moving position again. He's gone behind cover there because he obviously didn't want to get hit by Arty a second time. Right, we've got a Tiger 1, but he's behind that rock, so we can't hit him, but we can probably hit the T-34-100. Trying to find that UDES. There's the T-34-100. Lined up the shot, dialing in the aim, and we've changed aim again because we're going after that 45 TP. He took a big hit last time we shot at him. Rounds out. Oh, too shallow. RNG said no, and although the aim was directly on the 45 TP, the shell landed well short and just stunned the 45 TP. Looks like he's trying to poke around the corner and shoot the R-tanks on the middle island. Yep, so we can probably put a shot on him to splash him. But there's the SU-130PM, the Tier 8 tank destroyer. Now this is a Tier 8 game with a 5-10 matchup on Tier 7. We fire at the SU-130 and he took the round, so he'll be badly damaged, because the armour on the SU-130PM is very light. Well, we've lost sight of the tanks on the South Island. Oh, we can now see the SU-130, and yes, he's missing a huge amount of his hit points. He's still stunned. We're almost loaded, and he's dead. So I think we're going for the T-34-100 now. Lighting him up. Rounds out. Direct hit. 368 hit points off that one. Now the scores are even at the moment. Now the enemy has control of the east side of the map. We've got an E25 up near the top of the hill, but or near the hill to actually spot the enemy. And there's a Jagdpanther around there. But all I can say at the moment is that the enemy seems to be keeping fairly much in the east or the south of the map. There's a T25-2. And they just lost their 45 TP. Now, can we get this IKB? Rounds out. Landed short again. He managed to get into cover in time. Now, as you know, the IKV is quite a dangerous tank destroyer. Oh, there he is. He's making his way onto the middle island. He's going to try and get behind that rock. Yep, there he is. And using that wreck DLC for cover. We're loaded, rounds out. And we killed him! Wiped him out with one shot. Direct hit must have overmatched his armor, taking him out of the game. We've got a back chat there. And there's the T-34-100 still. And the Tiger is in completely the wrong place on the map. He should be on the east side of the map if he's going to be anywhere. He's not really being much help to his team being there. But we can probably put a round into him. We're almost loaded. Rounds out straight away. And it hits the water. But it does do 329 hit points of splash to him. Now we're looking for the enemy Arty at the moment, see if we can see any trace. So there's two enemy Artys. One's an SU-14-2, the other is an S-51. Since we see the tracer, we can work out where he is and put a shell in there. He's more than likely going to be in this corner, because Arty doesn't tend to stray away from those areas where they know they're relatively safe from enemy tanks. There's the bat chat up in the hill. We can probably splash him, and I think he's dialing in on that position. Fires the round in, but we don't know if it did any damage. We can't see the bat chat at the moment. Oh, we did stun him. He is stunned, but we lost the T-25-2. Okay, going back to the T-34-100. We've only got 7 rounds of ammo left, 2 rounds of premium, 5 of standard HE. There's the T-34-100. He's obviously trying to have shots on the Oni. And watching our tanks as they go into the hill. We've got an FB4202 in the hill. And that T-25-2 has now made his way round the corner. We're dialing in on him. Rounds out. Direct hit wipes him out. 96 hit points. That's our second kill. So we've got 6 rounds of ammo left. You don't have a whole lot of ammo with the SU-14-2. They're very big shells, the 203mm. Okay, we've gone back to counter battery, but there's the T-34-100. He's in the open now. Or at least he was. He pulls back behind cover. There's the Tiger 1. He's come up to the hill now where he should have been, or where he should have going round the east side. But he's killed by the FB4202. And there's the bat chat. We can just squeeze a shell through that gap, but is he going to stay there? Probably not. Lining up a shot. And the FB4202 gets the kill. Or was it the... yes, it was. And unfortunately, the UDAS has killed our own knee. We fire a round in at the back of that building. And unfortunately, you can just see the tracer off to the left there. So we know one of the Artys is in that area, but he's not where we aimed. It's very likely around about there. No, that's about it. Near the corner of that building. The Udes is seen retreating. He's going back to his cap. There are only 3 enemies left. The 2 Artys and the Udes. We're loaded. Need to work out where he's going. Rounds out. Long flight. Oh, kill shot. 90 hit points. Hit direct. And that means there's only 2 Artys left on the enemy team to kill. And we've won the game. Well, that was a shell from one of our teammates in the SU-14-1. And obviously it didn't hit the target. We're looking for the tracer. And one trick that Arty players use to locate enemy Arty by their tracer is by switching off all visual cues altogether with a V key. And there is the enemy Arty. He's been spotted. And there's the S-51 over on the other side. So they've been spotted by proximity. We fire around it at the S-51 and we splash kill him. 350 hit points. So that is our 4th kill. We're now going to try and kill that SU-14-2. We've got a fairly long reload to go. But that SU-122-44 probably doesn't want to go around the corner because he knows if he gets shotgunned by that SU-14-2, it could be the end of his game. So we're dialing in and getting ready to shoot. Any second now. Rams out. Direct hit wins the game. 224 hit points. And the school bus is no more. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's an ace tanker for Admiral Zombie in the SU-14-2, the school bus. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 26 in that one. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5. He got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle overall, and a counter battery medal for taking out both of the enemy Arty, the SU-14-2 and the S-51. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go. Look at that. 3,658 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the enemy school bus with 2,370. So it was a Arty game where both Artys were at top of the table. When it came to kills, he had the highest number. Admiral Zombie had the highest number with 5 kills. Then came the FP-4002 with 3. And then it's a whole bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, Admiral Zombie, top of the table, yet again a clean sweep. 1,182 base experience points. Then we've got the SU-14 with 893 and then the E-25 with 884. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 14 rounds during that game. He got 8 direct hits, 2 penetrations and 11 splash. Damage of 3,658 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 5 and did stun assistance damage of 1,156 hit points of 8 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 54,168 credits, got 27,081 from personal missions payout, and after ammunition resupply, and these shells are expensive, he actually took away 54,503 credits. He received 1,773 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 887 from personal missions payout, and his total came to 4,433. So nicely done there, ace on the school bus, the SU-14-2, or Special Duty Heavy Triplex, as the Russians knew it. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.